Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Rolling up and down the ground, up in the trees. Good afternoon. Alright, Mr. Charles Lane. Charlie! Alright, Charlie went ahead and purchased the console at the website from us, and here it is. It's all done, ready to go. We're going to boot it up right now. Alright, and please pay attention to the screen and listen. Alright, look. This thing is set up. It's up on the line servers, along with the 10-day trial of the Purge 4.0 for GTA 5, as well as College Football Revamped, Bo2, MW3, and Ghost offhosts, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel. Alright? Got a bunch of emulators on here, all kinds of crazy stuff. And as you can see, we're going to go ahead, we're going to boot up into FSD Dash, as long as the network lets me boot up into it, which I've been having problems with my network lately, and this thing is still flashing, which tells me, yeah, it's not going to connect. So hang on, Charlie, 1 second. Sorry about that, man. Just try this again, okay? It has been crazy with the network around here. I don't know what's going on with it. I have no idea. All I know is that it'll connect, then it won't, then it'll connect, then it won't, then it'll connect, and then it won't. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, boot time is real good, as you can see. All right. Now, hopefully, the stupid screen will lock up, and we'll get hooked up to the server. Okay? That's all I can say. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. Oh my God. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with my network, but it's really weird. And I got to find out what the hell's going on with it. Anyway, all right. As you can see, welcome to Alliance. I'm going to get a notification from Purge letting us know that you're out on the menu. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll through this thing with you. All right. So here we go. All right. Under emulators, FCUX, which is NES emulator, that's SNES 360, MAME, Genesis Plus 360, Game Boy Advance, and back to FCUX. Alright, Xbox Classic games, there's a couple classic games on there. Alright, your homebrew section where the tools reside, where you can blow the console up, it's all right there. Then of course you have Xbox Live Arcade, and your mind-boggling amount of arcade games, you can be busy for a while and then some. And then of course we have our regular Xbox 360 games, okay? So as you can see, we're loading up here. Alright, we'll start off with Advanced Warfare and work our way through. As you can see, it's stuffed as much as I could on a 250 gig drive, you know? I mean, it's kind of a small drive for all this stuff. Alright, so anyway, there you go. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to go to the homebrew section. We're going to go to the original dashboard. There's your Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit A, hit it again. And now you see a square pop up with your name on it. There you are, Charles Lane. Second, you're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. You can only have 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good. Okay? Bypass the signing. You will see that it's up, it's online, it's live. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab, we have our Bo2 Cheat Scopes, cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, Modern Warfare 2 cheats, so on and so forth. To disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. Okay, so if you have other menus and you don't need the offhost, well, you can disable it just by hitting A, just like that, and then it's disabled. Okay? But it comes enabled directly when you start the console up, alright? So, we're going to go back to FSD Dash now, alright? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate some of the mods that are on this thing for you. Okay, so just let me show you what we got here. Alright, I'm going to sign in on an offline profile. Alright, that has been made on here. Alright. And there we are. Okay, now we'll go to Xbox 360 games. Okay, we'll start off with GTA 5, and we'll do Purge 4.0. There we are. We'll start it up. We're going to get a text box because you also have access to 3.9 and 4.0 at the same time. Okay, so there's your text box right there. We're going to open the menu with D-pad left and X. That's for 3.9. For 4.0, you're going to hit right D-pad and right stick. Okay. So anyway, here we go. All right, now this thing's going to load up, and what's going to happen is it's going to load into a game save that I have, and I'm going to show you what's on the menu and everything. All right, so that way then you can play with that, and pretty much I'll show you some of the things that it's got. And then what we're going to do is we'll go to NCAA14, and then we'll go to Bo2 and demonstrate the GSC menus on Bo2, as well as the offhost for MW3 Ghosts and all that kind of good stuff. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through how to get this thing online for the first time on your network. All right. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to show you how to unlock titles and all that kind of good stuff, and get you all set up, okay? And that way, then when you get this thing, you know, you don't have a lot of questions, and you'll be able to play it, not actually sit there and rip your hair out, okay? Because that would kind of suck, all right? I don't want to see you go through that, okay? So, anyway, we're loading up now. Sorry it takes a little while, but it's a big game, all right? And, yeah, my controller's good. Okay, everything's good, so we're still loading. It should load after this one, I do believe. It's either this one or the next one, not sure. But, yeah, there we go. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, there's Purge 4.0 already open. Okay, if you want to open 3.9, you hit that. want to close 4.0, hit right D-pad and hit the right thumbstick. That'll close that out. All right, tell you what, we'll go over the MISC options first here. Then what we'll do is do weather options, and we'll go ahead and we'll bring that back so we can see actually. Okay, and we'll close that menu out. All right, we'll go outside during the daylight. Yes, that's nice. Now we can see. Okay, life is good. What a beautiful day to mess stuff up. All right. So we'll open up 4.0, we'll go to quick start options, we'll turn on God mode so we don't blow our asses up, okay? Grab all this crap right here, okay? Turn this on. Alright, now, we're back out of there. Quick options, you got slow mode, clean pad, invisible vehicle. Alright, drone mode, okay? Where you can actually control cars and all kinds of crazy stuff from the air. Okay, you also have air superiority, where you can like blast your own stuff or blast another car or whatever. See, as you can see, you gotta give them some lead time. Pretty much though, works pretty good, don't it? Okay, all right. And then you also have slow missiles too. Okay, so on and so forth. That's air superiority for you. All right. So we'll teleport to the target zone now, and we'll turn off drone mode. Okay, and there we are. Okay, so now that's drone mode. All right. And then you got my player. Okay, where it shows the character and all that kind of good stuff. You got teleport locations, a bunch of locations. You could also stash your current location if you want to stash it or whatever. Alright, you got recovery options, you got character options, you can change the genealogy, the way they look, how big their balls are, all that kind of good stuff. Alright, you got pet options, okay, where you can spawn pets, and, you're really going to blow your horn at me, huh? Listen, bitch, shut up, okay? Here, have a stripper, have one, have two, have three, okay? There you go, okay? Shut up. Alright, so anyway, there you go. Alright, and you got vehicle options, you got Los Santos Customs with vehicle spawner, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, you got weapons options, like the gravity gun, which I happen to love, because when you get something like this here, see, and pretty much, and he blows the horn, fine and dandy, just throw him out of the way, and pretty much that's the end of that, okay, and he's done, alright, works pretty good. Man, you killed my stripper, dang it. That ain't no fun. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you could do all kinds of crazy stuff with this thing. See? And bring it back, and bring it up, and bring it back, bring it up. And smash it on the ground if you want. See? Just like that, Little pieces everywhere. Into people's homes, all that kind of good stuff. See what I'm saying? Works pretty good. And you can bash it up against a guy's house. See? Works pretty good, don't it? Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I am, aren't I? So it works pretty good. So on and so forth, okay? So we'll turn that off there. And then, of course, you got Tony's stripper flinger, okay? For those moments when you want to really, like impress somebody. And you can throw strippers at cars. All that kind of good stuff, see? So on and so forth. Yeah, my idea. See? Bucks up a car pretty good, don't it? Oh, what's the matter, buddy? Oh, you like that, huh? Yeah, you want some more, don't you, huh? Yeah, you want some more, don't you? Okay, so on and so forth. And then, of course, you can turn force field on and just, walk out into everything, just blow everything the hell up if you want, It's a fun menu, all right? So now we're back out of there, okay? And you got MISC options, okay? There's, bumper cars, weather environment, settings, all that kind of good stuff. Protections, move the menu panel. You can make it smaller, bigger, put it wherever you want, so that way then it's not taking up half of the screen like a lot of other things do, and you're sitting there going like, oh, I wish it was a little smaller so I could see what the hell I'm doing, okay? So anyway, there you go. Going back out of there. You got creator mode. There's all kinds of stuff here on creator mode. There's debug lines, disable aim lock on, show tag entity info card, raycash, you could tag, you could tag, you can tag someone and then show their entity and all that kind of good stuff. You got my stash stuff where you have all kinds of stuff that you can stash, like your teleport, stash panes, stash pet variations, all that kind of good stuff. Beta options and enable FPS. So you got a whole bunch of stuff on there that you can have a lot of fun with, okay? So, that's 4.0 for you, alright? So anyway, we're going to get out of here now. We're back to Xbox Home, and there you go. Alright, now, alright. Mike, how are you, man? Yes, I was a very busy man. How you doing, Stuart? Mike, it's been crazy, okay? Of course, I had to take Lorraine to the hospital again. She's having a problem. bad headache, having a chest pain. Now she's okay, everything's fine and dandy, and I'm just like, went and picked her up. So it's just, it's one of those things. Whoever says to you that getting old, you're going to enjoy the golden years, is lying. They're a lying sack of shit. Don't believe it, okay? And Stuart, it's good to see you, brother. Okay? So, now, anyway, as you can see, that's 4.0. All right, now, if you want to, we'll go over the Xbox 360 games. And Charles, yes, this is a live stream. I got my buddies, they all, they log in, say, hey, how you doing, all that kind of good stuff, so, yeah, you're on a live stream, okay? So, anyway, all right, NCAA football, okay? We got the mod on this thing, too. We'll start this off, just to show you. All right, it's College Football Revamped. All right, you can go to the website, you can download the rosters and everything. There was a roster downloaded already, offline rosters, all that kind of good stuff. It's totally different from the original NCAA14. You got all updated colors, teams, jerseys, the whole 9 yards, all the logos, all that crap, all right? And they keep up with this very heavily. A lot of people play it online. I mean, I was shocked the amount of people that are playing it online. So, people wanted it. Well, here it is. It's all done, okay? And it's already been modded, so you don't have to mess around with that or anything like that, all right? So, we'll go over here, and you will see that you will have your college teams, and you have all the crazy stuff that you can select and play, and it plays pretty good, by the way. It really does. I was quite impressed with it, okay, So, anyway, yeah. Like I said, you got all your stuff right here, so on and so forth, Ultimate Team, 2013 season, Xbox Live, Team Management, Road to Glory, Dynasty, all that crap, alright? So, it's all good to go. Alright, now, we'll get out of there. Okay. Bo2, okay, with the offhosts, and also, Bo2 also has 2 injected menus, GSC menus, Jiggy and Sentinel. Okay? So, what's going to happen is, all right, Stuart. I'll check them, bro. I've been kind of like in between, if you know what I'm saying. It's been nuts, man. Okay. Of course, I built like 10 consoles yesterday. I'm about to build 10 more. So, like, ah! Okay. So anyway, all right. We'll go on over to Bo2 here. Okay, and we're gonna use Bo2 because it has injected menus on it and stuff. Okay, where the other ones don't. All right. But the offhost works the same way. So we'll start off with Black Ops 2. No special way to start it. Just go to the title, click on it, hit A, and you're good. Okay? Now, I couldn't put Aurora on here because Aurora dashboard, it's too big for the hard drive. All right? I'd rather have you have more games than that. Okay? So, that's the reason why. So you can go with FSD. There's also FX menu, and it also has XEX menu on it. Okay? So, pretty much you're good to go. But Aurora can take up a lot of resources. All right? So, I'm just stuck FSD on there for you, and here you go. So we'll start the game now, alright? And start, okay. We'll go to the hard drive. You can see there's only 2.2 gigabytes left on this thing. So, it's kind of like pushing the envelope there. Because you got to remember something. When this thing, starts the game up, well, it also makes a bunch of virtual drives too. Because it uses some of the hard drives as a memory. Because the memory is limited on this thing. So, you got to be careful about how much you put on there. Otherwise, you can start fatal crashing and doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go to multiplayer here. Alright, and you're going to see Bo2 cheats are loaded, and, and Bo2 is bypassed and all that other happy nonsense. We're going to do a local game here. Okay, we're going to set up some bots here, using for target practice, and we're going to start the match. Now, Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Okay, you can use A to select, X to back out. Okay, and, for the off-post, D-pad left to open it, X to select, D to back out, D-pad left to close it. Alright, so anyway, let's start the match. Alright, and, I'm going to start it off with Jiggy, so that way I can put myself in God mode so I don't get my face blown off. Alright, and, pretty much then I'm going to show you how to use the off-post and how to use some of Jiggy, not all of it, okay? So, here we go. Alright, guys, I'm going to grab a weapon, okay, left trigger, push down, right thumbstick, there you go. I'm going to go to, no, I don't want to go to gangster mods, no, I want to do main mods, and I want to do quick mods, and then what I want to do is I'm going to back out of here, whoop. And then I'm going to go down to bullets. I'm going to spice them up a little bit with some swarms and some grenades and some dog bullets. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm going to back out of there. Now to open up the off-post, D-pad left, X to select. Okay, we'll turn all this crap on using the D-pad and the X button. And we'll turn that on screen. Good. Turn this on and this. Go to ESP, we'll turn that on. Pyramids. Okay, really? Really? Okay, and we'll put snap on it. We'll exit that. Bitch! Yeah, that's what happens when you... Oh, yeah, when they turn blue, let them have it, okay? It also releases dogs with the bullets, and that way they go after everything. We'll get a vantage point, and then we'll just start blowing crap up left and right here. Alright, and then to become a complete penis with fingers, alright, and you want to shoot for buildings, well, you can go here, go to aimbots, go to unfair aimbot, and pretty much you shoot from schools and everything else, and victory is mine, and I say I win. Ha ha! Okay? And now you have a bunch of modders that are screwing, or a bunch of players that are screaming at you and everything else that want to get rid of you out of the lobby, okay? So anyway, there you go. Alright, as you can see, it works real good, everything's fine and dandy. Alright? Yeah, that was a good one. Right through the dome. Okay? So anyway, alright. Oh, the doggy's gonna get barbecued. Here, Fido! There you go, boy. Okay, now. Alright, back out of here. Yeah, and then we'll back out of here. We'll go straight to zombies, alright? Sentinel menu's a little different. Hold the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Alright, you can use X to select. Hold the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to back out of that menu and to back out of the sub menu, okay? So, we'll go to local here. Alright. There's our Earth as we know it. It looks like that right now. Okay, we'll select that. Transit, good, okay. Original, good. Start the match, okay? And we're going to open up Sentinel, and we're going to use Sentinel. So, I'll show you what that is here. Yeah, the green one. Yes. Alright. Anyway, here we go. Okay, like this grand, yay. Okay, now. Alright. Now, we're going to open the menu. Hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. God mode, infinite ammo. Unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip. Okay? And of course, toggle the aimbot. Alright, now we'll back out of there. We'll go to the weapons menu. Grab my favorite weapon here. It works really good on everything and anything. Yep, right there. Oh, yeah. You cannot endorse its use. Why? You got God mode. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. See? Well, like I said, works real good. Okay? Pretty much that's the end of that. Okay? Yeah, you got the symbol monkey, too. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Ooh, that's a grenade. That was bad. Alright. So anyway, yeah, and pretty much, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. So, you know, it works really good. The menu works good. Everything works on it real good. You know, oh, I lost the map, I think. Yeah, okay. So anyway, and then, you know, you got, let's see here, teleport menu where you can teleport to places or whatever, like spawn, tunnel, diner, all that crap, okay? You know, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that you can do. Let's see here. We're back out of there. You got models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power up menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, so on, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players, you know, so on and so forth, okay? So pretty much you got the gambit, alright? Really? Okay. So anyway, there you go, alright? So now we're going to get out of here, alright? Go back to Xbox Home and we're good. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, alright? Because it's kind of important that you know how to do this, please. I know I love the shotgun crack. That's one of my favorites, man. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. Alright, so Charles, please pay attention to this. It's rather important, otherwise you will rip your hair out. I promise you, okay? So anyway, when you get the crazy thing, alright, here's what you do. Before you power it on, I want you to pull the drive door, and I want you to pull the hard drive out. Whoop. Oh, cute. Yes, brand new case, by the way. Alright, we'll put that up there. Then what I want you to do is I want you to now boot the console. Alright, now, once the console boots, it's going to bring you to the original dashboard. It's not going to bring you to the fancy dashboard with all the crap on it, okay? Because that's all on here, okay? So, when that boots, what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and you're going to boot into stock dashboard. Then you're going to go to network settings. You're going to go to system. You're going to go to network settings, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to we're going to get it online on your local area network. Okay. I think my monitor died. Yes, I'm quite sure it did. Hang on here. Sorry about that. Okay, let's reset this thing here. Hang on. Sorry about that. Happens. This monitor is very old. It's older than me, I'm not sure. Or Methuselah, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. Okay, I just know that it's pretty old, okay? So anyway, okay, system booted, here we go. Alright, now look. Alright. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sync up the controller here. And then what we're going to do, Alright, is like I said, we're going to go over the system, we're going to go to network settings and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to go up, over, I want you to go settings, go to system, okay, go to network settings, alright. You'll see your Wi-Fi access point get scanned and it'll be pulled up and it'll bring it up over here, okay. Click on it, put your password in, okay. When you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection, just like that. And then you're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay, and that's what you want, okay. Because if you don't get a check mark and 2 red X's, then you're going to have a problem, okay. So there we go. All right, cancel that. All right, and as you can see, there's your check mark and there's your 2 red X's right there. Okay. Now, I don't care about these two. It's the only one that you care about right there. Make sure you got that check mark. If you don't, you better check your router and find out why it's not letting the Xbox online. Okay, because obviously there's something in your router that's stopping it. Okay, I'm using WP2SK security. That's what everybody pretty much uses, but some people take it to an extreme and they use firewalls and everything else, and that can cause all kinds of havoc and destruction, okay? So just make sure you have a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? Once you have that, power the console off. Then what I want you to do, all right? I hate background downloads, okay? Take the hard drive, okay? And what I want you to do, I want you to slip it back in. Just like that. You'll see for the click. Then close the drive door, all right? And then the most important thing that you need to do is pull the power cord on the Xbox. Alright, if you don't do this, your DNS will get all screwed up. You will not connect to live. It will act like it's connected. It will not be connected. Alright, and you'll be sitting there scratching your head, why can't I download my profile or get online? That's because you didn't clear out the TCP buffers, okay? That's why we pull the power supply. You got to pull the power supply and you got to let it sit for 5 minutes to drain the capacitors inside the Xbox. Alright? So, all that being said, pull it after 5 minutes, then plug it back in. And the only reason why I'm plugging it back in right now is because the TCP buffers are already correct. Everything is correct on my side. So it should, notice I said should, because it is a Microsoft product, okay? It should connect. Not guaranteeing it, but it should connect, okay? All intents and purposes, yesterday, he did it to me where it just like said, no, screw you and your DNS, you know? And I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. So anyway, you know, like I said, pull power after that, then power the console on. Okay, well, make sure that the plug is fully inserted. I said inserted into the Xbox. Okay, now what's gonna happen is the system's gonna boot. Okay, when the system boots, it's gonna bring up the screen, and you're gonna see the green Xbox logo moving around, and then it's gonna stop. Okay, that means it locked the server. All right, so like console booted. Here we go. All right, now hopefully we're going to get a lock where this thing stops moving around here, okay? So we'll watch it. Let's see, is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? This is what I meant by that when the DNS gets screwed up. Nope, it's not stopping. Nope. So, that means it didn't lock the server. That means it's having a problem on the internet. So, we'll pull the power supply once again. Now I'm going to shove it back in here, and now probably it will connect. So let me reboot this console again. Like I said, my network is really acting up. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. I have no idea. Okay, because normally it doesn't do this, but it does. So anyway, console booted. Okay, now, let's see if it locks up now, once again. Let's see. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? Yep, there it goes. Okay, so now it's locked. Now what's going to happen is you'll hear the fan speed kick up. FSD will boot up. You will see plugins come across the bottom of the screen. There you go. So we're getting out to the internet now. Life is good. Okay. Like I said, it's a Microsoft product. Okay. Look at Windows 10. I don't have to go any further than that. All right. There you're up on the Purge. Okay. Life is good. Now we're going to make sure that we're going to be able to get on live. Okay. So we'll go to the homebrew section right here, and then what we'll do is we will go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. Hit it again. A square should pop up. Good. That means that she's hot, the DNS is good, we're getting the Xbox Live, okay? Life is great. Now, what I want you to do, alright, is you can download your retail profile, but I don't suggest putting a retail profile on a modified bootloader, which is what an RGH is, okay? Because if you do that, if God forbid something should happen, a network crash or something in the middle of a challenge response, well, you can lose your KV, and you could also lose your freaking, your profile. Okay, now mind you, I haven't had a profile ban in a long time, but just to be fair with you and to be honest with you, make a modest profile. Go on xboxlive.com/live. Okay? Use Outlook for the credentials. Make a profile. Okay? You can modify your retail one from a distance and it'll be safe, okay? Instead of you risking it. You see what I'm saying? Okay? It's like Vegas, baby, you know? And of course, the odds are with the house, so you don't need to say more. So anyway, make a profile, and then once you make it, come back here and download it. If it downloads correctly, it's going to look like this. Okay, so sign in, you'll see the spinning circle of death, and then you're going to see that you're up on live, your profile's waving at you, and life is grand. Now, in the event that that doesn't happen, okay, which is possible, alright, you're sitting at the loading screen downloading for 15 minutes going like, why is this thing taking so long? Well, that's because it got corrupted, alright? It's not the server, it's not the Xbox, it's just the network. It happens, okay? So, in the event that that should happen and you're sitting here at the loading screen, back out of that and come here. All right, I'm going to show you how to fix it. Go up, go over. Go to settings, go to system, okay? Then what I want you to do, I want you to go to storage. I want you to highlight and hit A. Highlight the hard drive. Go to profile. Now, the profile that you tried to download is going to be up underneath this one right here, okay? Just hover down to it with the D-pad, hit A, go to delete, highlight it, and then hit A and delete it. Get it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it. It's no good anyway. All right, then back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Then what I want you to do, leave that highlighted. I want you to hit Y, and then I want you to go to clear system cache, and I want you to select it with A, okay? You're going to clear cache. You're going to do it twice. Okay, it's once, one more time. Okay? Good. Now, system cache is cleared and everything else. Okay, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here, up, over. Okay, we'll go to social. We'll bring it down. Whoop. You son of a... Oh, you little... There. Go to sign in, sign out. Alright. Then go to download profile. Download the profile. It'll download. Okay? Once that happens, hit your guide button. Go to Xbox Home now. Take it back to FSD Dash. Now, another little ditty, okay, that you need to know about. Alright? It's called XM260. It's an unlock tool. Okay? It's very important that you get familiar with this tool. Alright? It's over in the homebrew section right here. Alright? And we're going to hit it. And we're going to turn it on. Okay? And we're going to run it. Now, what it's doing is going to collect all the downloadable content and all of the XBLA. Okay? That's on the hard drive. Okay? And you got to make sure everything is unlocked to the console in order for you to use it. That also includes you going to a website or a torrent site or whatever, downloading downloadable content, putting it in the content folder under the correct title media ID, and then trying to run it. And guess what? If it's not unlocked to the console, well, you ain't going to be able to use it. Okay, so you have to come here and you got to unlock it, all right? Unlocking, it's real easy. There's XBLA. D-pad over left, go to unlock XBLA, hit A, and everything should be unlocked already to this profile. All right, now we'll go to show DLC. All right, now with DLC, see the padlocks here? See how they're unlocked? That's cool. See these? These are locked right here. Okay, which means guess what? You can't use them. Okay, so what do? We go on over here. We go on over to unlock DLC. Okay, hit A. Now it's going to unlock that stuff, and you'll see the padlocks unlock. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you notice these are all unlocked and everything, which means now you can use it. Well, it's the same thing when you download content from the web or from a torrent site or whatever. You got to make sure it's unlocked. So what you do is you come here, and after you put it on the console or whatever, unlock it. All right. So there you go. Once that's done, go down here, exit the dash, and pretty much you'll bring back the FSD, and you'll be good to go. Now, emulators, they play just fine with the server and everything else. You ain't got no problems there. Classic games are just a different animal, and I'm going to explain that to you too. All right? So here we go. Now, what we're going to do, under emulators, we'll go here. We'll use Game Boy Advance. We're going to hit A, and we're going to start it up. All right, you'll see that's going to start. Okay, grab all the hard drive. Okay, now we'll go to games, and there's your games right there. Okay, right trigger, page by page going down, left trigger, page by page going up, D-pad down, D-pad up, A to play, and B to back out. It's that simple. All right. So if you're into the stand-up arcade games and all the nostalgic type stuff, and console gen stuff like that, well, that's where to go. All right. Now, as far as classic games are concerned, okay, the original Xbox from 2002, the top 20 model. Okay. So these are some of the games right here for that model. Okay. And they're playable on a 360. All right. It uses a compatibility file. Okay. Except when this thing is online, they won't play. You gotta put it in bypass mode, okay? Otherwise, what's gonna happen is you're gonna try and start it up, and you're gonna get a big black screen, and it's gonna do absolutely nothing, okay? There it is, okay? So, how do we fix that? We put it in bypass mode, okay? Power the console up when you want to play a classic game, all right? And then what you're gonna do is this: power, eject, leave the tray hanging out, okay, until the console reaches the dashboard. And what I mean by that, until it reaches FSD or whatever dashboard it is that you picked, okay? Because once that happens, then what's going to happen is, you see, is if you push the tray in too quickly, well, it's going to say, oh, you don't want bypass mode. And then what's going to happen, it's going to load the server, okay? Now, you're going to notice when this thing boots, by the way, all right, that you're not going to see any plugins come across the screen or anything. You're going to have access to the, you know what? Dude, busy. Sorry. Okay? Yeah, microcock. You're damn right, man. Okay? So anyway, okay, what's going to happen now is this. All right? Now, you see there's no plugins, there's no nothing. Now we can push the tray back in. All right? You do have access to it. There is an IP address there. The only plugin that's active is XBDM, which allows you to hook up Xbox Neighborhood to it, as well as hook up FTP to it. So you can transfer files, KVs, and all that kind of good stuff, all right? But as far as the internet, you ain't on it, okay? It's blocked, all right? So we're going to sync up a controller right here. And now just to show you, all right? Here we go. We'll go over to Xbox Classic Games. There we are, all right? And then what we'll do is, Tony Hawk's Underground, we'll hit it, start it up. Okay, as you can see, the logo pops up, everything pops up, the original Xbox logo, and the game is going to start and load and play, as you can see. Okay, works just fine. Alright? And there you are. Alright, there you have it. So, as you can see, the game plays just fine, no problems, life is grand, so on and so forth, everything's cool. Now, once you're done with the game, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, boom, done. Okay? Then you can play another classic game. Now, remember, when you're in bypass mode, okay, if you try, let's say you're done with your classic games and you want to get along with your buddies and you want to play, well, you got to remember to power the console off and then power it back on normally. Otherwise, you're not going to get online. Okay, like I said, you have an IP address, but you're not getting out. You're not getting out to the wide area network. You're not getting out to the internet. It's that simple. Okay, so you got to power it off and then just power it on normally, and then you'll be able to play your regular Xbox 360 games and all that stuff. Okay, so anyway, there you go. Charlie, thank you for your business, man. Greatly do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping off tomorrow. We'll have a tracking number for you a little later on tonight. All right. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me. Especially Stuart Stone, my buddy. Me and Stu go way back. Way back. So, anyway, listen. Thanks again, guys, for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later. I got a bunch of consoles to build, all right? So anyway, y'all take it easy. Talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Have a good one.